Well, can you believe it? Here we are already. It's the end of the month. It's the last Sunday. And we're in chapter 7 of 29 chapters. So we got 22 to go. It's quite a long ways on the life and story of Matthew Simpson. Now, when we last left our heroes, we see that he wanted to be like the big towns and starting a railroad. And him and his friend had a nice ride on down, but pushing that thing up the hill might have caused him some problems, as his friend was very worried about him, getting him immediate medical help, thinking this fellow is really sick. Well, we're going to find out just how sick he is and what the Lord will do when this young preacher, who initially didn't think he could speak and stand up before people, but God saw something a little different in him. And I ask you to consider today to invite a friend over, be hospitable, make him some breakfast, maybe a hot coffee, sit down together, listen to this, and perhaps you could also do me a favor and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on things like this each and every weekend, as well as daily input and songs I think you're going to enjoy too. So, without further ado, here's chapter 7 of Matthew Simpson.
We greet our friends everywhere with chapter 7 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, brought to you by the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago. Sawbones.
How is he, Dr. McBain?
How'd you expect an 18-year-old boy to be?
He was dreadful ill when they carried him in from the hill last week.
And I'm here to agree. But he's on the mend now. Sitting in there complaining about calf's foot jelly and the teen soda crackers his poor dear mother prepared for him with her own dainty hands. Wants a man's meal, he says. Something he can get his teeth into.
Then he's
on the road to recovery. Another day or so, and he'll be better than he ever was.
It isn't the lung fever.
No, his chest sounds $1.
Well, then, whatever was the matter with him, Dr. McBain?
Overwork, too many activities, too many irons in the fire. Not enough time to spend in God's great outdoors. Even young Matthew Simpson can run himself into the ground, you know. With all his brains, he still didn't have enough sense to take it slow. He broke down, for sure, but rest will fix him up. Nothing organic here with him.
Thank God. What do you recommend for him, Doctor?
Let's see. Diagnosis, tired out. Prognosis, he'll be fit to fiddle another day or so. Recommendation that you talk to him about what I talked to you this morning.
I will. I will indeed. And Doctor, how about your fee now? I like to pay up, you know, when it's time to pay up.
I wish all my patients felt the same way. Very well, it's easy reckoned. 2 visits will come to an even $1.
I've just had a long talk with Dr. McMain.
You gonna let me live?
He says you've been a sick boy, Matt, that your health might well have been seriously affected.
He gave me the same yarn.
Overwork, too many diversified interests, too many different projects all in the air at once.
You know, I think the old codger's right at that.
I do, too.
He's a good man. He's overworked, too, goodness knows. Only medic for 20 miles around.
Yeah? Matthew, this sickness was a warning. It's time for you to settle on one thing and stick to it.
Very well said, but what shall I stick to?
Teaching in elementary school isn't good enough. It's too irregular, too tedious, and the pay is insignificant.
Hold on there. I haven't complained. I'm not complaining.
Hush. You're supposed to be sick.
I don't feel sick.
Matt, if you had your druthers, what would you like to be?
Uncle Matthew, I honestly just don't know.
Lawyer, perhaps?
Perhaps. It's exciting work, and I like to study and research, and I ought to be good at preparing briefs, but
I doubt very much whether a good Methodist could engage in the practice of law and still keep his Christian principles intact. Lawyer folk are, by nature, slippery and devious.
I know. Truer words were never spoken. I could never be a lawyer anyway. Never.
Why not?
Because I just can't stand up on my hind legs and utter a word. I can't speak in public. I'm tongue-tied and full of shakes and twitters when I try. I could never argue for a jury.
The Army?
No. There'll never be a war in this country anyway.
How about print?
No, too confining. I'm like our old Rhode Island Red Rooster. I just don't like to be cooped up.
Riverboating?
No,
Fireman?
that takes brawn.
Well, then, that brings me to something I've been wanting to say all along.
I thought you were leading up to something. I could see it in your eye. Come on, out with it.
In a moment. Time for your pill.
I was hoping we could forget it. Well, here goes. Oh, pills. Oh, I hate to take pills.
Dr. McBain spoke highly of you this morning.
Fine. I always speak highly of him.
But in a very particular way, Matt. He says you're a brilliant and amiable young man, and that with those two qualifications alone, you'd make an excellent doctor. You hear me?
I did.
Well, then heed me. What do you think?
I'm flabbergasted.
He says you can study with him, Matt. You'll be outdoors a lot. He travels night and day, and he'll take you along. You can study in the buggy, he says. And he can grant you your certificate, providing you can make the grade. How about it, Matt? You struck dumb?
No, Uncle, I'm thinking.
Well, think then.
Uncle Matthew, I've thunk. I'll accept Dr. McBain's offer. I'll try to learn to be a doctor.
Good.
And you know, if I do succeed in becoming a doctor, I'll have one stupendous advantage.
What's that?
I'll be making pills instead of taking them.
Hi-ho, fiddle-dee, chickens roosting the blueberry tree. We can sit back and commune now. Old Betsy knows the way home. I'll just tie the reins to the whip handle and you'll see us there all by ourselves.
That old horse knows this country as well as you do, Doctor.
Better.
I've been riding these roads for over 2 years, and I still don't know where I am half the time.
You've been studying a while, still looking at the scenery. Let me ask you a few questions.
Far away.
That I will. What's all that you got there in your hand? A bouquet?
More or less. While you were in talking to Mrs. Ledbetter, I was out gathering a few herbs and simples down by the creek.
Good. Yarbs is what she'd call them. Every doctor uses them every day. Now, what would this one be?
Bone set. See the white flowers?
Aye. And, what's it used for?
Well, purgative and tonic in the spring.
Correct. And, this one?
Lobelia. Good for the blood, improve the appetite.
Correct. And, this one?
Fennel. It can make an evil-tasting medicine taste, well, better.
And, this?
Sassafras. Infused into tea. Good for coughs and sore throat.
And, this one with the gay, bright little berries?
Oakweed. The young, tender leaves are good for poultices or eaten as a remedy for the Alexanders and the Egger.
And, how about the big leaves? The berries?
Poison.
Ah, here's a beauty.
Now, that's liverwort or hepatica. Good for catarrh, dyspepsia.
True. What's that one there?
I don't know for sure.
Well, I do. She's poison ivy. Get it out, Betsy.
Most midnight, Matt. Candle's about done for.
I know. Just ask me those questions again, will you, Uncle?
Night air.
Night air is poisonous. All windows and doors should be tightly closed before going to bed.
Malaria?
Malaria is caused by miasma and fog, such as is found near marshes at night. Malaria sufferers should move to high ground.
Milk sick.
Milk sick is caused by certain winds and vapors found chiefly in Illinois. Symptoms are fever and retching. It's a fatal disease. There's no cure.
Sneezing.
Sure sign of general debility. Sassafras tea.
Fatigue.
Sulfur and molasses. In the springtime.
Aching joints.
Horse liniment. Apply sparingly. Fellow to 1/2 strength for humans, except in severe cases.
Drowsiness. I said drowsiness. The only known cure for drowsiness is bed. Come along, enough studying, Matt. Tomorrow's another day.
Open your mouth wider. Wider. That's better. Now, this won't hurt too much. Well, you don't have to bite my thumb. Hold on now. I'll have this tooth filled in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Keep it wide. Wider. There. All done. Feel better? I thought so. You know, I never had the courage to fill your tooth if you didn't happen to be my brother-in-law. Just a second now while I take it with this contraption. She's fixed. There's your galvanic battery electric therapeutic rejuvenating machine, good as new. Just grab the handles while it's on and your rheumatism will vanish away. The science of medicine, Uncle Matthew, is a complete science. It's 1832 after all. Dr. McBain says they'll find a sure cure for the common cold in a week or 2, at the most.
How long you got to go before you can hang out your shingle, Matt?
Only 6 months longer, Uncle. Can't hang out my shingle till I pass the Board of Examiners. That's state law.
You'll pass.
Wish I was as certain as you seem to be.
I'm certain, all right. Now, you can rest in that reading machine for a spell. I'll take over.
Fair enough. Well, it's good of you to pay me wages while I'm studying for doctor. I don't work here much.
Enough. Business better, I can afford it.
I hope I can learn to be a doctor. A good doctor, I mean. It's sad and discouraging sometimes. Last week, Dr. McBain drove 11 miles through the snow out to McPetrich's farm. He said old Betsy and I'd freeze to death. The doctor didn't seem to mind it a bit.
What happened?
Well, we got there.
Yeah?
Dr. McBain worked all night long. I just helped best I could. Little Dottie was sick. Just about the time the sun was due to come up, she died.
It's hard to always understand the ways of the Lord. A good physician has to trust in the Lord, too.
I know.
Study your lessons, listen to what Dr. McBain can teach you, learn about the herbs and the remedies. But always remember one thing, Matt.
What's that, Uncle Matthew?
Remember that Jesus was the first physician, and he's still a great healer. Always will be.
Will you rise, please? Name, please.
Matthew Simpson, sir.
Age?
Age 22 years old, sir.
I've been empowered by the state of Ohio to serve as chairman of this examining board, duly appointed to question you, to determine your knowledge and right to be declared a doctor. Are you ready for the questions?
Yes, sir.
Speak up. Please state your answers quickly. Be brief. You're allowed only one answer to each question.
Yes, sir.
What's the remedy for pains in the back?
Cup the patient and apply blisters.
What's the remedy for dizziness? Dizzy.
Inhale the fumes from the solution of
I think I ought to go so far as to say at this time, although of course I've had no opportunity to confer with my fellow board members. Even so, I am moved to tell you, although it's quite unofficial, you must understand that I, as well as my colleagues, although as I say I've not actually compared notes with them, Nevertheless, I think it is fair and just and correct for me to tell you...
Yes, sir?
We, that is, we're favorably impressed.
Yes, sir.
As to whether or not you are now a doctor...
Yes?
We'll let you know. You'll be notified. Yes, we'll let you know. And so we conclude Chapter 7 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series Stories of Great Christians, which come to you transcribed from the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago.
Well, isn't that like most boards? You pass the test and they still don't tell you. I'm sure he passed with flying colors. But who knows? Maybe the Lord has a couple of detours and obstacles, and these all build character, as we know. So let's take a listen next week as we kick off March weekend with chapters 8 and chapters 9. Until then, may the good Lord keep you in his hands and protect you and provide for you. And I also pray that should the Lord tarry and be willing, that we see one another again, and that these stories of great Christians are making an impression on you. As we all were young once, we all get a little older, and we like to share in that way with you. So, growing grace, till next time. Don't forget, be a friend to the channel, hit subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. God bless. Thanks.